I therefore greatly enjoy this to present to this great audience our own very learned sick Vice Chancellor, Professor Nnanna, SAN, who is represented by Professor B.A. Ivory. Other principal officers, provosts, deans, and directors in this procession as follows. Mr. G.A. Omorebe, acting bossa. Barrister Walter Medicine, acting university librarian. The Provost College of Medical Sciences is represented by Professor Mrs. B.E. Omoyun. The Dean, School of Postgraduate Studies, Professor D.N. Izeko. The Dean of Students is represented by Dr. E.E. Imariade. Please all join to clap. Thank you. The Acting Dean, Faculty of Agric, Dr. O.M. Wangudi. Dean, Faculty of Education, Professor K.O. Omorebe. The Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Professor E.A. Ogunjoy. The Dean, Faculty of Pharmacy, Professor A. Opara. The Dean, Faculty of Physical Sciences, Professor E.O. Ayowoyi. Director, Center for Educational Technology, Professor H. Oaikena. Director, Tech Fund Center of Excellence, Professor Mrs. Ijoma Obo. Director, Advanced Digital Engineering Center, ADE, Professor Mrs. P.E. Orugbe. Director, Students Guidance and Counseling, Professor Mrs. O.N. Aye. Acting Director, Institute of Public Admin and Health Services Management, Dr. John Osagai. Leading the Vice Chancellor's procession is Mrs. Eniye Odia, Senior Assistant Registrar, Senate Matters. I now have the honor and privilege to invite our dear Vice Chancellor, represented by Professor B.A. Ivory, to introduce the inaugural lecturer of today.
Great good evening, the principal officers of the university, Provost College of Medical Sciences, deans of faculties and schools, directors of institutes, members of council, emeritus professors, retired and senate professors, members of senate, staff and students of this university, distinguished invited guests, and friends of the university, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I bring you warm greetings from our dear Vice Chancellor, Professor Nnanna, who is on official assignment out of town. May God bring you back safely. He sent some words of congratulations to our lecturer, and let me just go to his speech. I welcome you all to the 16th in the Valedictory lecture series of the University of Benin. Today's lecture is the second to be delivered in the School of Basic Medical Sciences, the sixth in the College of Medical Sciences, and the first to be delivered in my tenure as the Vice Chancellor of this university. I therefore want to order retired professors to avail the university of the wealth of experiences they have gathered over the years by delivering their own valedictory lectures. Ladies and gentlemen, It is my pleasure to introduce our lecturer for today. He is Professor Nnanna, Ibeh. The title of his lecture is "To Come In and Out of the Ivory Tower, My Experience." Professor Ibeh was born on the 28th of December 1954 to the family of Chief Nnanna Ibeh and Madam Georgina Ibeh of Abeba, Wapia local government area of Abia State. He had his primary school education first at Elida Primary School and later at Ivory Community School, both at Abeba, to obtain the first school leaving certificate in 1966. He attended Elida High School, Abeba, where he obtained his first West African school certificate in Division 1 in 1975. He therefore gained admission to the School of Medical Laboratory Sciences, University of Benin Teaching Hospital, Benin City in 1975, where he obtained a Associate Institute of Medical Laboratory Science, higher diploma in 1980. He took the mandatory one-year National Youth Service at the General Hospital of Oyo State from 1980 to 1981. After his youth service, before joining the services of the University of Benin, he worked briefly as a medical laboratory scientist too in the Department of Pathology, University of Benin Teaching Hospital. Professor Ibeh thereafter obtained the following additional degrees from the University of Benin: Masters in Microbiology Technology in 1988 and PhD in Food Microbiology in 1992. Professor Ibeh also proceeded on advanced training and acquired these certificates in the following areas: 1. Generation and application of monoclonal antibodies at the Royal Postgraduate Medical School, University of London, Hammersmith in 1986. Biodegradation of chlorinated pesticide from the Industrial Toxicology Research Center, Lucknow, India, 1995, and training the trainer on biorisk management, Sandia Laboratories, New Mexico, USA, 2018. Professor Ibeh joined the services of the University of Benin in 1983 as a laboratory technologist 1 in the Department of Microbiology and rose to the position of senior technologist in 1993. After acquisition of his PhD, he converted to the position of lecturer 1 in 1993 and rose through the ranks to the position of professor in 2003. Thank you. In 2011, he transferred to the Department of Medical Laboratory Science, School of Medical Sciences, College of Medical Sciences. Professor Ibeh has held several administrative positions within and outside the University of Benin, which include Head Department of Microbiology, University of Benin, 2004 to 2007. Dean, School of Basic Medical Sciences, College of Medical Sciences, University of Benin, 2012 to 2014. Member Technical Mirror Committee of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, SOL, on Standardization of African Traditional Medicine, ATM 2015 to date. Chairman Committee for Academic and Scientific Collaboration between Ibeh and SOL 2019 to date. Member African Regional Standards Organization ARSO Technical Committee 82 TC82 for Standardization of African Traditional Medicine Working Group 6 2019 to date. Member Igbo State Task Force on COVID-19 Containment and Prevention 2020 to date. Vice Chairman National Mirror Committee of SOL on Standardization of African Traditional Medicine. Anchor person for collaboration between Ibeh and RUDL University Moscow, Russia. Founder CEO, the Academy for the Advancement of Science, Nigeria. Founder, Director, Human and Industrial Toxicology Research Group, Nigeria. Team leader, ARSOTC 82, Working Group on Coconut Product Standardization. And last but not least, member ET37 ASTM Working Committee on the Standardization of cannabinoids, USA. He has been honored with the award of Commonwealth Nation-sponsored scholar at the Royal Postgraduate Medical School, University of London. Professor Ibeh belongs to several professional bodies and organizations, which include Fellow Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria, Fellow Nigerian Academy for the Advancement of Science, Fellow West African Postgraduate College of Medical Science, Fellow Institute of Chartered Personnel Management of Nigeria, Postdoctoral Research Fellow, Third World Academy of Science, member Nigerian Society of Microbiology, member Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists of Nigeria, member Nigeria Biosafety Association, member Association of Biorisk Management, member Human and Industrial Toxicology Research Group, and so on and so forth. Thank you. Professor Ibeh has served as external examiner to some Nigerian universities. He has been a team leader of accreditation panel for National University Commission. He has enhanced over 150 publications in local, national, and international journals. He has attended many local, national, and international conferences. He has supervised very many undergraduates, several MSc students, and 35 PhD students. Eight of eight are already professors in their own right. Professor Ibeh hobbies include playing football, drafts, and he loves telling stories. It's part of the story that we tell us today. He's a Christian and he's an ordained pastor of the Faith Revival Ministry, Benin City. He's happily married to Mrs. Okoyemi Ibeh, and their union is blessed with 4 lovely children. On behalf of our dear Vice Chancellor, Professor Ivory, SEN, it is my honor and privilege to invite Professor Nnanna to deliver his valedictory lecture. The Vice Chancellor, sir. When the introduction was going on, I started looking around it was actually me that was doing it. I will say that I'd like to thank God for this opportunity to be here and to thank the university, the Vice Chancellor and the entire university administration for the opportunity to be here to deliver this valedictory lecture, which happens to be unique in several ways. The first, in the administration, the new administration, under the able leadership of Professor Ivory, and the first from Medical Laboratory Science Department, University of Benin. And I was just going through this package of the past lecturer, and that is the second from microbiology department. Having said that, the topic for my lecture is the storm in and out of the Ivory shower. My own experience. You look at the lecture outline. I will quickly introduction, the term storm, from my own definition, refers to sudden development that is capable of causing change. Change in the situation, change in the status quo. Now this definition takes my mind to what we might regard as change. For this lecture, we will be talking about change from the normal situation. Then the question will be, what is normal? Again, I would like to suggest that what is normal is subjective to external influences, like the time and place. Everywhere we look at things, we will notice that what is normal derives validity from integrity, truth, justice, equity, and fair play. These are vital ratings, and as we were saying in natural and the circumstances, it touched my mind that my topic is really not out of place. We are talking about integrity, peace and progress. Then we go back to the issue at hand. How does it relate to storm? Of course, it is clear that without this defining values of virtue, it will be difficult to know what is normal. And again, in any situation where these values are eroded, then it becomes difficult to determine what is normal. We will be tending towards the situation of what we are saying now, anomaly. So that is why it is important for me to link up with integrity, truth, justice, and equity as challenges in what? In the two domains I have decided to look at. And the two domains are the average hour and the larger society. I would place the indulgence to say that there is a preconceived notion that the average hour and the larger society are two distinct units, somehow mutually exclusive to each other. However, it goes on to suggest that the average hour represents the finest characters at any given point, while the larger society will represent the crude and the rough. And people from the larger society can take a peek into the average hour from time to time, or you get there from character refinement, and you come out very happy, satisfied that you done something. That is why people are very proud to refer to you. I studied from social and so, even starting from Paul, who studied under the feet of government. Today, we have very many universities scattered all over the world. So many of them, like I can name them, and in Nigeria. So our lecture today will try to look at the question for us to be able to determine whether something has shifted from normal, and something and shifted from normal, what are those things, and then we try to find solution how to look at them as we get along in this lecture. Storms all over the place, but I want to begin from the storm in the Ivory Tower. I want to say clearly that this lecture is not targeted on any one university. It is an experience from several universities put together under the 41 years I have labored in this one year. We are also not targeting any specific segment of the Nnanna study. We are taking a wholesome look at events there. So I'll begin from the Ivory Tower. Over 41 years of my academic service, I encountered discipline and integrity. At a particular point, at the initial stage, I started getting some form of support. Which made me think that, yes, in this place, there are people who value discipline, decency, and code. So I was happy to continue to do what I was taught to do. One, as a pastor. Two, as an academician. Remembering, carrying at the back of my mind, the value attached to being an academician and belonging to the Ivory Tower. As I went on, I started noticing that I seemed to be alone. And it was clearly pointed out to me that a tree cannot make a forest. While I was wondering over this, what I should do, either to run or conform, to praise the point home, I was physically assaulted in a departmental meeting. Well, that didn't deter me. I continued to do the little I could do to maintain integrity, discipline, decency, and decorum. In the process, I lost two of my grown-up children. And it happened in a very funny way. It was when I was preparing for accreditation exercise for my department that my son suddenly took ill and he was rushed to the hospital. And I was going to the hospital to stay with him in the night, and in the morning I will resume in the department to pursue the accreditation exercise. The department got full accreditation. I was the first time under my own headship of microbiology department. But unfortunately, I lost my son. So, this lecture, the storm, covers everywhere. It's not only, like I said, we are going to take the vibe from several districts and then within the time limit. Permit me, Vice Chancellor, sir, to say at this time that I have written a book titled The Storm, and it's published by Amazon, and I'll leave the line for those who wish to read more about my thinking and writings about the storm. So from the Ivory Tower, I quickly move over to Ibeh Kingdom. I come from Ibeh. They call that place Little London. Naturally, or should I say that at the time, because things are always changing. There, going to school to read was regarded as a waste of time. But I chose to go to school. That was a challenge. Going to school from where I was born in the First Century Gospel Church, Mission, Nigeria. And that was like a monastery. When you come out, the people start looking at you. Of course, they think you do not have head or nothing like they think. Because you don't belong to them, you don't know, they assume you don't know what they know. In fact, so many people thought they would bully me because I came from the monastery. But unfortunately, many of them were disappointed because when the push came to show, they discovered that I committed the level. So those are the challenges I have. But I continued from the church. I entered secondary school. From there, I entered the university. And they said the man had become materialistic because in the church, we do not believe in, we say the heavenly people. Others are want to show we don't interact with them. So I was looked at somebody who has become materialistic because he has embraced what? Academics. Then I came to believe in the city in 1975. When I was coming, I had some fears and doubts because people tell stories. You can agree with me that in Nigeria, each tribe has something she holds against the other tribe. It may be real, it may be imaginary, so long as it pleases their side and they're happy. And I see that one of the reasons why it is difficult for us to unite. So we must deal with that. So when I was coming, I had some fears. They told me, hey, somebody like you with the title called out, they will eat you up there. On the time I came to Benin City in 1975, what I saw did not help to alleviate my fears. I saw cause of juju everywhere. So instead of alleviating my fears, even to an extent of distrust, I lived in that mindset for a while. It was a challenge. I think it didn't affect me because I cannot speak the differently. Imagine somebody was staying there from 1975. They got out of me. Yes, so I should be speaking the language. But that is why I'm not going to I'll continue to learn. And I end up teaching in one secondary school, teaching to you. Then, the Vice Chancellor, we come to medical laboratory science. At the time I got into the profession, it was very few. There were so many uncertainties. People did not know how to classify the certificate you get after you have qualified. I didn't even know anything about it before I did it. It was just curiosity. Because in Nigeria, I left secondary school, they gave me an appointment in the hospital at Harvard Hospital. In the statistics department, that was where I started seeing all this. As a matter of fact, when we came for exam in Italy, it was my exposure in the statistics department that helped me to answer all the questions that the teachers here, many of them took notice of me and eventually helped me along the way. To the year, when we get the acknowledgement that we need for. So, the fact that things were not too clear with medical laboratory science was a challenge, but it didn't stop me. I entered the profession, and as we are talking, I want to be grateful to God that we have been able to change things. For things have changed in my lifetime, that we can know exactly what medical laboratory science is. The certificate today,
where it takes you, whether middle power, high power, or whatever. The next is a question, who am I? I don't know, I would like to leave this one later because the introduction has done a lot. They even tell me what I have forgotten and associated with. So I'll come back to be the pathfinder, the cross-bearer, the servant leader, and the man of God, and proceed. My innovations and inventions. I tried my hand in some ways to improve the situation I met when I came to the academia, especially in microbiology department. And I ended up making some inventions in the following areas: technological inventions. I had to migrate the development of CO2 anaerobic jar for the cultivation of anaerobic organisms. I also developed a prototype equipment for the waste heat sterilization of materials. Besides that, I did something in biotechnology. I developed products ranging from the one I call Catopus, which is an antibacterial, anti-diarrheal food supplement. I also developed another product, oral balm. Oral balm is a liquid herbal product that can be used for gum swelling, mouth infection, and bleeding. In addition to that, I did something in public health. I developed what I call Biopin. Biopin 1, Biopin 2. Biopin 1 is a sanitizer that could be used to sanitize the hands and prevent microbial transmission through the hand. I also developed a herbal product, which I call Biopin 2, which is an effective treatment for HIV/AIDS. I want to pause a little. I said effective treatment for HIV/AIDS. All that transpired and went down in history. So we will not spend time so much on it. At the appropriate time, we will say more. Then I will ask myself, what can I tell this audience to be my major contribution? The Vice Chancellor, sir, permit me to say that each of my about 130 or 50 publications have aims and objectives, and therefore address one aspect of knowledge or the other. However, I want to pick just from a few. I want to pick on the use of broken text in medical professionals in Nigeria and the public health certificate. That was a major paper I published in 1986. The first one was in 1984 in the Journal of Microbiology, the Journal of Microbiology, which reported about the development of the CO2 anaerobic jar. This publication was so important to me because it talked of the use of local health in medical professionals in Nigeria and the public health system. You know, it was a common practice in those days. People, because local health was cheaper than the homework. People tended to rush for it and use it to prepare commercial products, and we discovered that it was unavailable for what? Transmission of pathogenic organisms, which would be a serious public health. Then the next one was my studies on exposure to aflatoxins in Nigeria and its multi-dimensional impact on public health, such as malnourishment and then impairment of mammalian fertility and reproduction. This was an engaging study from my mentor, Professor Nnanna. He led me into it, and by God's special grace, we carried on the study and developed so many. I know 2 professors who followed me to work on this, doing well in their various areas. The next one was our studies on the phytotoxicity of some vegetables in Nigeria, which led us to develop a new method for determining the legal dose validity of plants and plant products. This is all we can take with the time available to us. I want, it's running. Okay. After major contribution, I want to express my regrets now before I go for acknowledgement. My major regrets. 1. The inability to take my innovations and inventions to commercial level due to what? Poor R&D, research and development culture. My lectures were forward-looking in addition to addressing specific needs. Had any one of them been taken to commercialization level, what we call mass production, a lot of profit would have been made. Take for instance, it has been won during the COVID-19 outbreak. We would have passed either as an individual or as an institution to make a lot of money. For Bible 2, which is the product that is, even as we are talking, people, those who use it are sending reports and they are saying, can we come and testify? Say they told me, you are the testimony, tell us what you have seen. If we have developed that Bible 2, we would have made a lot of money. And I want to say that we started very well. I represented the university in Niger State and Abuja during the research exhibition. Unfortunately, the development process fizzled out following the African withdrawal of support from the university. I have not been able to take it as part of the storm. It was supposed to be that way, so I'm taking it in my stride. But we can still do something. My second chance. The University of Benin City gave me a platform to actualize one of my dreams. We have first attempted at African Kingdom, where I entered Ebola High School, and my sister, my lovely sister, entered Ebola Secondary School. The first year passed, and we were both pulling our weight in our different schools. When I thought we were safe to give other students a run for their intellectual prowess, financial strength, which compared my sister to get the choice of withdrawing from school to support me. The God of second chance later brought us together at the University of Benin. We then had the opportunity to prove our method side by side with each other. I progressed to become the president of my professional student union, while my sister moved to become the president of the entire University of the Student Union. And I thank God for the opportunity. So there's, our God is a God of second chance. Let me take the next, the renewal of my mind. I have said that in 1975 when I got here, it was with fear. However, like Apostle Peter in Joppa, I had my eyes opened when I saw the messenger God sent to me, who happened to be a son of the soil. I'm not speaking metaphorically now. When I had my challenges, I lost 2 of my kids, and it was being rumored clearly in the faculty that I was dead. Some people came to me to tell me. So I cried out to God, and God answered me and sent me a messenger. And that messenger from this point, where I had premonitions and fear that they are all diabolical. And that taught me that indeed, our God is not a kind of person. And so I had to change my mind, and I quickly went and took Oregon citizenship in 1996. So I'm a son of God. Now my fears and distrust are removed. I have a new mindset. There is no more room for doubt. It is related to fear, which are all symptoms of imperfection in the life of a Christian. I'm saying so because we know that truth, justice, integrity, everything are fast gaining and waning readiness. Nobody wants to hear about it. It's even more dangerous now to even talk about it as it was. But I ask myself, what did John the Baptist do? Even when he was put in the prison there, when he heard footsteps of people coming to decapitate him, he didn't panic. So a Christian is not supposed to have spirit of fear. So we must continue to do what? To talk about these things, because they are important to our very life. The fabric of our human existence are based on this. If we reach a position where we will not value on the dead, then it's a season of what? Anomaly. That will be very, very difficult. At this point in time, I want to Vice Chancellor to acknowledge some, just very few because of time limitation. First, to God Almighty, who has been my Ebenezer and put my feet on the path of His righteousness for His name's sake. I would express my gratitude to my academic mentors, Professors Anthony Ogumimi and Professor Nnanna. My gratitude goes to the teachers in the University of the Teaching Hospital, specifically Led Principal Chief A.J. Salami and Chief P.C. Kuma and Mrs. C. Salami, who took a special interest in me and made my passage from the teaching hospital to the University of the Microbiology department very smooth. I want to extend my gratitude to my colleagues in the hospital laboratory bench, including Professor Aro M. Mordi, His Royal Highness F.E. Omorojo, and so many of them, so many of you that are too numerous to mention here, that will not permit us. I want to express my gratitude to those who have really impacted my life in this academic system. I want to express my gratitude to Professor Emeritus and suffusing with emotion. Professor Emeritus N.O. Rafi. He took care of me in my times of trial. He never abandoned me. There are other people, Professor Emeritus Ibeh, Professor Emeritus Nnanna. These are people that met me at the point of my knees and they impacted me and helped me to find my feet and keep my neck and head straight. I want to now express my gratitude to all my families in medical laboratory science, UBTS, Ibeh Association, families in microbiology department, faculty of life science, my families in the Department of Medical Laboratory Science, College of Medical Sciences, University of Ivory. My friends in the senior staff club, where I spend most of my time, there are many, all of you one by one. I express my gratitude to you. Now I want to mention specifically my email gratitude to my wife for paying me. You should have me, you should have thick and thin all these years. Now I want to mention my children, Dr. Ibeh and Dr. Nnanna, Ibeh. For helping to wipe the tears from my eyes. Right, sir, congratulations. Here with my dreams. I have dreams. Dreams for Ibeh microbiology program. Dreams for medical laboratory science program. Dreams for Ibeh. Great. And what are my dreams? Ibeh microbiology program. I had a dream that this program would be properly housed in a dedicated building that is befitting. I wanted that department to be the best in Nigeria. So, as the head of the department, I started fundraising projects to raise money to come to the university and say, this is what we have. Can you appoint me to give us a befitting department? I think I reached over $1 billion at that time, and we drew the structure, that's the building plan, did the evaluation, cost evaluation, and everything. But unfortunately for me, the death of my children was a big distraction. And by the time I recovered, my focus, my attention had been over. And so I handed everything to my successors. Today, as I stand before you, it is gratifying to note that microbiology department University is now out in a good environment. So, I want to thank everyone who contributed to making that great country. Even those who played sabotaging role, I still thank you. Medical laboratory science program. I got there by the special grace of God, like Moses, who was driven out of the court of Pharaoh. I went there and pitched my day with the Department of Medical Laboratory Science. And I told myself that I must make a change. As God will have it, in addition to starting a postgraduate program there, that is without sense of humility. As we speak, it is one of the best in the country. into the trend. And what is the trend? That medical laboratory science should go faculty, should become a faculty of its own. So as a dean, I set in motion the processes to get that capitalized. Perhaps, and has taken us through. It's really okay. Now I move to my suggestions. The Ivory Tower should not lose their identity and distinctiveness from the larger society. We must do whatever is within our power to maintain our boundaries. The Ivory Tower is the heart and soul of every generation, every race, every community. If we lose our identity, then we will become like what? The salt that has lost its taste, and it has become what? Valueless. Many should continue to be a major criterion in dishing out patronage and appointments into office. Remember, I didn't know whether I laid the ground rules for this my lecture, that whatever I'm saying is not targeting any one university. I'm talking about my experience, 41 years, going around other universities in this country, even abroad. So whatever I'm saying is not localized. I'm talking about the Ivory Tower. Discipline, decency, and decorum, what I call the 3 Ds, should remain visible in the university. A strong enforcement mechanism should be in place in order to ensure that this institution wins most of our legal cases. I stop there. If you carry then others are strong research. The other recommendations, you find it in my book, or other suggestions. Then what are my recommendations? The quality of federal universities should be sustained through standards and standardization units that factor in quality control and quality assurance. We have something like CETICOM, but we should make it functioning optimally and effectively. Proliferation of federal universities should be treated with caution, as it may exacerbate further the dwindling fortunes of the existing one. A strong research and development scheme around this that is not tied to anybody's whims and caprices should be in place in all the universities. The University of Benin has enjoyed relative peace, tranquility, progress, and growth under two female vice chancellors. We suggest that it's a word exercise. So can we not ask for more? The university should take immediate action to prevent further shifting of the professorial chair in the university system. The Ivory Tower must insulate herself from an overbearing influence of the larger society using such mechanisms as self-sufficiency, self-recognition, and human dignity. You ask me what are we talking about there. I will remember I made a suggestion also that we are suffering what we are suffering. No recognition from government because they know we cannot buy it. But we can turn things around if we find a way to develop where we can have enough resources to take care of our own. There and there, any government that wants to go into power must come and visit us and talk with us. We will lay our demand and make sure that. So the same thing I'm saying to universities. And what are the ways to do it? Looking inwards to develop our internally generated revenue, to make sure that we are not entirely dependent on funds from outside. I want to conclude now. What are my conclusions? The imaginary line separating the average tower and the larger society seems completely eroded. What seems to be going on now is rapid assimilation between the two. Unfortunately, there is storm in everyone's life, but that should not alarm anyone because they sometimes not see. This lecture has thrown up both the positive and negative aspects of the storm. Further reading can be found in the book, The Storm, and it is published by Amazon. I said I will provide a link for those of you who want to have access to that book. It's an interesting book, an interesting book. I have on display here books written to prove that I am a committed social critic. I am also the founder and producer of a series which I call the Raw Series in Ivory. You can go to there and see so that you know what I'm doing now. It's not just a sudden thing. It's been with me. Finally, I want to leave this podium with a song. Vice Chancellor Sir, and this is a song that kept with me the moment I set my feet in Benin. When I take my feet on Benin land, Father, drive away my doubts and fears. Songs of praises I will ever give to thee. Songs of
lecturer deserves another round of applause. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain seated. We spent the last 15 minutes or so listening to a very renowned professor of microbiology and medical laboratory science talking about the storm in and out of the Ivory Tower and his experiences. And he has given his experiences in diverse forms. Thank you very much, sir. May I now invite the representative of the Vice Chancellor to give a recap.
Good afternoon. Okay. Professor Ibeh gave us a very exciting lecture. He explored the metaphorical storms encountered in the academia and society. The Ivory Tower and the larger society were examined to discuss issues of integrity, truth, justice, and equity, offering solutions to these pervasive challenges. He shared stories of integrity clashes, such as being slapped during a departmental meeting for defending his values. Professor Ibeh mentored over 25 PhD holders, out of which we have 8 professors standing. He gave us some innovations which include biofilm, manner, and herbal treatment for HIV/AIDS. As part of his recommendations, he highlighted the need for improved public health policies and the dangers of moral decay, including corruption in the education system. He also advocates for improvements. He advocates improvements in the teaching of medical laboratory science, and he argues that the department is supposed to have graduated to a full-fledged faculty. He emphasized strengthening internal quality assurance to improve the global standing of Nigerian universities. And while expressing profound gratitude to everyone present here and all those that contributed to making him a professor and a man in life, he told us his vision, his parting vision, that he wants a university of belief that will rank among the globally recognized university, and anytime any of us carry the ID card or either the staff or student ID card of this university, we'll be proud that we all attended or worked in the University of Benin. On behalf of our dear Vice Chancellor, Professor Ibeh, SEN, we appreciate Professor Ibeh for all his contributions to the university. And on behalf of the Vice Chancellor again, we pray for him that he will, as he retires safely, may God continue to strengthen him. And we will want to implore you, sir, anytime you feel like contributing anything to the university, please oblige us. We are all here to improve humanity. God be with us all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Please we'll invite Professor Ibeh to step forward for his presentation by the representative of the Vice Chancellor. We would also like for immediate family members to come on stage. Please. Immediate family members. Mrs. Nita Mitchell, Iche Emeka Evolusu. Please come on stage. Thank you. Please put your hands together for them. This way, sir. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Mrs. Nita mentioned, we
Thank you very much. We appreciate you, sir. We also recognize a presence of Professor Mrs. Kadri. You're welcome, ma'am. We appreciate your presence, Professor Matthias Omoka. We also welcome you, Professor Frederick Akimbo. We welcome, please, it's okay to put your hands together to celebrate this person. Thank you. We also welcome Professor Henrietta Obo. We welcome you, Dr. and Dr. Mrs. A. Ivory. We also welcome, please celebrate them, please. We also welcome Professor Mrs. F. Akinibosu, all the way from the Faculty of Life Sciences. We welcome you, Professor Barry Omobai. We welcome, sir. We also welcome Professor Undubisi Ezebumba. We welcome you, sir. Congratulations and welcome, Professor Higato Adeyonfo. You're welcome, sir. We also welcome you, Professor Iyi Uko Afiomo. We welcome you, ma'am. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming, and this is how we'd like to conclude the 16th valedictory lecture in the series of the University of Benin. Please now let's be upstanding as we take the Ibeh anthem and the first stanza of the national anthem. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain where you are as the representative